Congratulations today, Jace. It's the business end of the season now, and that was a magnificent performance and a terrific 3 points.
Yeah, obviously in the context of the season, it's a massive win, but also the place, there's always a tough place to come and get a result, and to win 3-0, was a real resounding victory in the end, and obviously the boys are really pleased in there.
Yeah, it's not been a particularly happy hunting ground here, so it was especially lovely to come away with the 3 points today. On our way over here, we were musing over the team selection, and obviously there were a couple of changes.
Yeah.
Harry was missing.
Yes, Harry just felt his hamstring a little bit yesterday. Hopefully just a tight hamstring as opposed to an actual strain. So with a few days rest, we're hoping by the sort of back end of the week he will be back in contention for next weekend, which could cause a few problems, but good ones to have, obviously. But hopefully he won't be out for too long.
Lovely problems to have. And the other change that you made today was at left back, with Rob Milson coming back in for Ben White. It must have been quite a tough decision, that one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Rob's played the majority of the season at left back and played well in a back four that's been performing well, but Ben's come in from a period of rest and come in and play 3 games very, very well. Has fitted in as always very comfortably, but with him playing 3 games in a week and then obviously Rob's availability and also set pieces with Harry not being around, it's obviously a good one to have Rob back in the team.
Yeah, and Harry's actually first game he's missed all season, I think.
Yeah, and you feel for him a little bit in that, because as a player you want to play every game, and to have a sort of ever-present season, it's something special. But on the big scale of things, it's about the team and how well we're doing, and Harry was as happy as everyone in there that we've picked up the 3 points.
I could see by the look on his face at the end of the game. Yeah, fabulous.
Yeah.
On to the game itself, and a really quick start by the boys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously going up the hill, but we found ourselves into our rhythm quite well early on, and created a couple of good openings in the first few minutes that you'd like to put one of them away, but I thought for the first probably 20-25 minutes we were the team in the ascendancy, but credit to Maidenhead, they came into the game a little bit towards the end of the first half, and changing round at half time and then sort of going down the slope second half, I felt that we were on the front foot, and obviously once we got the first goal, I thought there was only one team going to win. Yeah,
as you rightly say, in the first 10 minutes we had 3 or 4 quite presentable chances. The one that obviously fell to Donovan, and the chance for Omar as well, and Tanto indeed.
Yeah,
it would be nice for one of those to have gone in, and they did have a couple of chances themselves down the hill, didn't they?
Yeah, on the break they got us a couple of times on the counter attack, and obviously had to be defending well, and obviously another good clean sheet for us. I think that's 18 now in the league, but I remember the goalkeeper pulling off a good save from David as well from range on top of that.
Yeah.
So we were creating chances, and the ball didn't quite fall to us in a couple of areas that you think if it had, then we'd have probably got ourselves in front. But the message really was to stay patient and stick to the game plan, and thankfully we got the breakthrough with the first goal.
Obviously, really disappointed that there's no youth fans here to celebrate with the team again this afternoon, and a lot of them will have travelled today. This is a place that they've come a lot over the years, and without much success, so it would have been particularly enjoyable. But they'll know how tough it is to play up the hill here.
Yeah.
And coming in at 0-0 was quite crucial. What was the message at half time to the boys?
Yeah, like I say, I mean, I thought we played the slope very well first half, and particularly early on in the game, got into good areas. The thing with the slope down the hill is you can maybe pen teams in a little bit more, and I felt that we could sustain the pressure, which we did at times, and didn't allow them out, and managed to limit them to opportunities on our goal. But as you say, it is a tough place to come. I've always found it difficult for results here as well. So to pick up the win, but a 3-0 victory was a special win, and as you say, it would have been very good to have the supporters here to enjoy it with us, and hopefully we'll be seeing them next weekend.
The work rate and togetherness in this team though, Jace.
Yeah, it's a great team spirit, as good as anywhere I've been, and they work hard for each other, they're honest, they put their bodies on the line, and they're enjoying winning together at the minute. And I thought the good thing today, I thought there was a calmness about the performance, whereas the last couple we've maybe had a couple of decisions that we've made in areas that you wonder where we're at. But I thought today we were very calm in our persona and the way we played, and it was a very good, pleasing win.
One of the watchwords that we've been talking about in interviews after recent matches, particularly after the one against Barnet and also indeed last Tuesday, was patience. We had to be patient because 3-0 sounds like a nice clinical win, but first goal was 66, 67 minutes, so we had to really had to work hard for that.
Absolutely, and the message really, don't go chasing the game. If we carry on playing the way that we have been playing, we'll get opportunities. We always get opportunities, and it's a case of putting one of those in. And even before the first goal, there was a couple of half chances. One that come across the box, similar to the first goal, that the defender just got a touch on, and it flicked up and hit David. And you're sort of wondering, but credit to the lads, as I say, they carried on playing the way we'd asked them to play, and thankfully we got the breakthrough in the end. Yeah,
and obviously the 3 points today was crucial in the context of the title race, and getting 3 goals also helps the goal difference. But whilst everyone had superb performances today right across the team, you must have been delighted with the way that Omar and Donovan led the line.
Oh, absolutely, and and we say about sort of defending from the front. A lot of the work that they do at that end of the pitch, coupled with Tanto and David in terms of their energy and their work rate, it doesn't allow teams out easily, and it means that our back four can play in a more aggressive manner, knowing that the front four, if you like, are going and closing the ball down. So they get their rewards at that end of the pitch as well with their goals. So as a team performance, it was very pleasing.
The first 2 goals of the game, we'll come on to the third one in a minute, but the first 2 goals of the game quite similar in terms of the fact that on one occasion it was Donovan who got away down the left hand side and laid it on a plate for David to score, and the second one, Omar again worked really hard to get the ball across, looked up, picked out Tanto, roof of the net. Great goals, both of those.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, we had a couple of chances in before that where we'd got down the left-hand side. So, we work on certain things, and it's pleasing to see that come off in a game. And like you say, Donovan's work rate to get into that area and then square one back for David. He's known for his goals, and he certainly scored some important ones recently. But to be the provider is obviously is good as well and pleasing. But and Omar's always going to create chances for us. He worked so hard for the team, and he did really well for Tanto's goal.
Real dominant centre-half partnership again today. Ben Goodliffe and Louis John won every header in that second half. It really helped us to play up the park, didn't it?
Yeah, I think the pair of them were aggressive and on the front foot, and aerially dominant. And I thought when one of them wasn't maybe in the right place, the other one was there to get around each other. They complement each other very well. They've got a great understanding, and we've still got Kobe Rowe who's not playing today, that can easily come in and be part of a pairing as well. So we're blessed in that department at the minute, and the biggest thing is keeping them fit and playing well. But I thought they both played well today.
And we limited Maidenhead, who knocked the ball around quite nicely in various parts of the afternoon. Limited them to a couple of snapshots from distance. Dino didn't have an awful lot to do, but what he did well.
Yeah, well, Maidenhead are a good side, and you can see why they've been pushing into the position they have this year, and with a couple of wins they'd have been in and around the playoffs. So we knew it was going to be a tough game. They've got some good players, they've got a very good manager, experienced manager who knows the level. But as you say there, Dino didn't have loads to do, but when he did, I remember him coming and taking a big cross at the end there, a high loopy ball that just relieved the pressure on the back four just when we needed it. So Dino's done very well this year, and like I say, I think that's his 18th clean sheet in 40 games. So we're very happy with that.
And then eat your heart out, David Beckham, Louis John in the last minute of the game. Some distance, some way out.
Yeah, I think it was his left.
He'll be talking about that all week.
I think he will. I think that's his 5th goal. I think he's on a little scoring streak at the minute, and sometimes ball falls to you. But no, he's managed to strike it well with his left foot, and it was very pleasing to get that 3rd goal, and we could all relax for the final minute of injury time.
Isn't that nice?
Exactly.
Yeah. So now we've got a week to prepare. We've got 2 games left, Jason, with 4 points clear. Obviously, Stockport playing Torquay tomorrow, so we'll wait and see what happens in that game. But regardless of that, we've got 2 games to go, and the title race is very much in our hands. And we have a week to prepare now for Hartlepool.
Yeah, and it'll be good for us to have a week, because obviously we've had a few Tuesday games, Tuesday, Saturday, so it'd be nice to let the bodies sort of rest a little bit and get them sort of back to where they need to be. There's a few sort of bumps and bruises, although hopefully nothing serious. So we'll give the boys a couple of days off as they would normally have, and they'll be back in Tuesday, and we'll see where we are and start preparing ready for the weekend against a good Hartlepool team that we know we'll have to be on our mettle for.
credentials of this team as well, Jason. I know it all stems right across the club, but to have bounced back after the disappointment of a late sickener at Notts County, and then to come back with the 2 home wins and then here today, that's a mark of a good team.
Yeah, and I think it's typical of the lads that we've got in there. You know, they do bounce back well. They're a very resilient bunch. They never get too high, although they enjoy the win, obviously. But they certainly don't get too low. And there's an aggressive nature about them to go and get results. And you know, we've picked up another win today. So yeah,
it'd be nice to have a few days off just to prepare as well. Back into training on Tuesday, maybe,
Yeah,
and
Tuesday,
then see how the week progresses.
Exactly,
and you'll have a bit of a few choices to make in terms of the team selection for next week, with everyone being fit, which
hopefully,
is a nice place to be.
That's what you want. You know, we've had injuries over the last few weeks, but we've managed to put a team out there that's capable, and the people that have come in have gone in there seamlessly. So as you say, it might give us a few selection issues, if you like, for the weekend, but that's exactly what you want at this stage of the season.
A fabulous performance today, Jace. Everybody in Sutton and back there is just cheering us on. You know that, even though there's obviously nobody in the grounds to support us at the minute. Next weekend, we're going to be able to have supporters back in the stadium. Will make a big difference.
Oh, it'd be massive, and it'd be great to see the supporters. You know, they must be sort of chomping at the bit to come and see the lads and support the team, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to treat them to another good performance and another good win. So it'd be great to see our supporters, and really looking forward to it.
Well, we'll be making an announcement with regards to the ticketing arrangements for that game very soon, so for everyone to keep an eye out on the website. But as you say, that'd be brilliant for people to come in and watch this fabulous side. It's all about Hartlepool next week now. That's just
Absolutely.
where we're at. But a wonderful performance today. Please pass on our congratulations to the boys, and we'll look forward to catching up in the week, and good luck next weekend.
Will do.
Well done,
Cheers,
Jace.
Thank
Top
you.
man.